Some people look completely normal until the camera gets a little too close.
Let me get Michael Jackson!
No.
Faces shifting for a split second.
And is fair to our taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor.
Eyes changing shape.
That it's a one-shot vaccine with very fast efficacy achieved.
And bodies freezing like a system breaking down.
Who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
The more these unsettling clips appear online, the harder it becomes to ignore the idea that something non-human might be walking right beside us. In 2008, a Fox News reporter experienced something unusual during a live broadcast from Palmdale, California. As Michael Brownlee continued speaking on camera, viewers noticed his face begin to shift. Strange patterns appeared on his skin, forming something that looked almost scaly. What made it even more confusing was that he acted like nothing was happening. People online later claimed it looked like his real form was slipping through, and this wasn't the only time people pointed to similar moments. Others said it happened on different broadcasts too. Some brushed it off as a glitch, while others felt it hinted at something hidden.
Was also arrested here back on September 18th. Now keep in mind, this is the family story, their account of what they see happened here on campus earlier this month.
Hidden figure. Some people believe certain famous figures have access to something that keeps them around much longer than we think, and this clip only added fuel to that idea. A group of friends in Paris was walking home late at night when they noticed someone on the roadside who stopped them in their tracks. It looked exactly like Michael Jackson. He was wearing a mask and walking with two guards beside him. As soon as the guards realized the friends were filming, they hurried toward them, forcing them to leave. Some took the moment as a sign that he never really disappeared, while others said it was just someone who looked like him. Mayor moment glitch.
And is fair to our taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor.
Another moment people point to happened during a press event with the mayor of Chicago. While he was speaking, viewers noticed his face appear to change shape for a split second, almost like something underneath was pushing through. The people standing near him didn't shift the same way, but viewers said their expressions looked strangely stiff, almost like masks that didn't move naturally. The mayor continued talking as if nothing was out of place. For those who already believe in secret figures behind the scenes, this clip only added more questions about who, or what, is really standing in front of the cameras.
And is fair to our taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor.
Red carpet moment. After watching this moment, many people began wondering if some music stars are exactly who they seem to be. During the 2022 Screen Actors Guild Awards, Selena Gomez stumbled on the red carpet, but the way her leg bent didn't look normal. For a second, it appeared to fold in a way no regular leg should, almost like it shifted into a different shape. Some claimed the movement looked like a part of her wasn't fully in control of her disguise. Her security team immediately moved in to block the cameras, which only led to even more talk about what really happened in that split moment. Strange eye flicker.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. I know it.
When iShowSpeed joined the Sidemen show, everything was loud and funny until one tiny moment changed the mood completely. Viewers noticed his right eye shift into a faint gray tone, almost like something unusual passed across it. It didn't look like a camera issue. It glowed softly for just a second before going back to normal. That short moment led many people online to connect it with theories about strange energy and figures who look human but might not be fully so. Maybe it was lighting. Maybe it was something else. Either way, that quick flicker added another strange clip to a long list of moments people keep talking about.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. I know it.
Hidden traits. What started as harmless celebrity videos slowly turned into something much stranger. In one clip, Miley Cyrus was just joking around, but when fans paused the video, they said her tongue looked longer than it should. Another clip showed a politician during a speech, and his eyes moved sideways for a split second, almost like something beneath the surface shifted out of place. Soon, people began pairing these moments together as signs that unusual traits might be hiding behind familiar faces. Some brushed it off as low-quality video, but others felt like these clips showed reality bending for just a moment. Eerie teeth. During a live TV show, Brazilian presenter Silvio Santos surprised everyone when his teeth began to look strange on camera. They turned sharp and pointy for a moment, almost like they kept changing shape before settling back to normal. It clearly wasn't poor dental care, because his usual smile looks completely fine. Viewers later pointed out that he isn't the only public figure caught in this kind of moment on tape. Several other personalities have been recorded with their teeth shifting in unusual ways too. With so many clips out there, people began to wonder if this was more than simple video distortion. Bright eye. During a press briefing, a young politician stood in front of the mic looking uneasy, as if something felt off. At first, reporters assumed it was normal tension, but then came a tiny moment that changed everything. For a split second, his eyes shifted, wider, brighter, and oddly reflective. It disappeared instantly, but someone managed to record it. When viewers slowed the clip down, it didn't resemble a regular camera glitch. It looked unusual. Since then, the short video has been replayed countless times, yet no one can say exactly what happened in that blink. Yellow iris flash. During a live program in 2016, something unusual happened right in front of the audience. A presenter's eyes appeared different for a brief moment. Her irises shifted into a glowing yellow tone, and her pupils narrowed in a way that didn't look natural. It only lasted a second, but viewers caught it clearly. She quickly turned her face to the side, almost like she sensed something was off and wanted to cover it. But even with that fast movement, the camera still recorded the change. That short moment has stayed online ever since, raising plenty of questions. Brief face shift. This clip has been appearing again over the last 2 weeks, though it was recorded back in 2010. It shows General David Petraeus during a Senate session, calm and focused as usual, until one frame looked different. For a split second, his face seemed to shift, the features blurring as if his form didn't match the frame. The recording is old, but clear enough for people to notice. Some say it's simple video compression, while others think it might be something far more unusual. That single moment still keeps many viewers curious about those in high positions and what might be hiding beneath. Frozen anchor.
I'm sorry. I was in a trance.
During a live news broadcast, everything seemed normal until the anchor suddenly stopped moving. She didn't blink, talk, or react. She stayed completely still, almost like someone pressed pause. The show kept going while she remained frozen for several seconds. Then, just as suddenly, she snapped back and continued as if nothing had happened.
I'm sorry. I was in a trance.
Some viewers said it might have been a medical issue, while others believed it was a moment where her disguise slipped and needed a second to reset. Whatever caused it, that still empty stare didn't feel normal. And her quiet comment, "I'm sorry, I was in a trance," only made it stranger. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Shifting eyelid.
That it's a one-shot vaccine with...
There has always been doubt around vaccines, and when this video of Dr. Monf Slowey appeared online, that doubt grew even stronger. During an interview, his eyes shifted in a way that didn't look fully human. It appeared as though a thin, clear layer moved across his eyes for a second, similar to the extra eyelid found in certain animals. The moment was short, but easy to notice. Viewers immediately began linking him to powerful figures said to work behind the scenes, claiming he may be part of something larger. The clip made many people uneasy, especially because it happened while he calmly explained vaccine details.
That it's a one-shot vaccine with very fast efficacy achieved and 100% compliance, so to speak.
Clouded eye moment.
Wissen
Here's another moment that made people talk about the ones in power. During an interview with Swiss radio and television, Angela Merkel suddenly looked different. A cloudy layer formed over her eyes, while the rest of her face stayed completely normal. It didn't look like a camera issue, because nothing else around her changed. Only the eyes shifted. Viewers connected it to that earlier idea about an extra eyelid some people believe certain beings might have. Whether it was lighting or something else, that brief change left many people uneasy, wondering if it was the same trait slipping through again. Split-second change. LeBron James was giving a simple courtside interview. Nothing out of the ordinary at first. But once someone slowed the replay, people noticed a quick moment that didn't look normal at all. His eyes changed into a different color for a blink, then returned to normal just as fast. The internet went wild after that. Some said it was just the camera acting up, while others felt there was something unusual slipping through for a moment. It all happened so quickly that viewers kept replaying the clip again and again, trying to make sense of it. And since that day, fans can't stop talking about that tiny moment where his eyes didn't look like his own.
Look at his eyes. You see the reptile eyes right there?
Long fingers. People couldn't stop talking after Cynthia Erivo's recent stage performance, and it had nothing to do with her singing. When zoomed-in clips began spreading online, viewers noticed something odd about her fingers. They looked unusually long and moved in a way that almost seemed to have extra joints. People slowed the footage, convinced it wasn't lighting or motion blur. What made it even stranger was that older videos showed the same thing. That's when online threads started linking it to secret groups and strange enhancements said to help certain stars rise in fame. And since the video came straight from her own Instagram, people felt it wasn't edited at all. Shocking clip. This old clip of Eminem made the internet uneasy. During a live interview, he suddenly stopped moving. His mouth stayed open, and his eyes shifted side to side like he was stuck in a blank trance. The interviewer kept talking, clearly unsure what was happening, and repeated the question.
Who was helping produce that with you, Marshall, when you did that?
That's when people online began calling it the moment his clone shut down on camera. Some viewers said he was tired, while others claimed it looked more like something glitching. That empty stare didn't look like simple exhaustion. It looked as if he was running out of energy right in the middle of the broadcast.
Folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos.
Unusual man. In Florida, a TikToker approached a street worker who had an unusual appearance. His eyes looked pale and cloudy, and his teeth were long and uneven. Curiously, the TikToker asked if he had a condition. Instead, the man shared something strange. He claimed he had been cast out from a land beyond the ice wall, and that this place was a prison for him. The TikToker ended the talk quickly and uploaded the video the next day. Viewers immediately connected his words to those theories about hidden lands beyond the ice. Even though there's no proof, the man's calm explanation left people feeling uneasy. Frozen response. An interview with Angelina Jolie took an unexpected turn during a press conference. She was calm and steady until a reporter asked her a simple question. Suddenly, she opened and closed her mouth like she intended to speak, but no sound came out. Several seconds passed before she finally answered, her expression strangely blank. The internet quickly reacted, saying she froze for a moment or paused like a system catching up. Maybe it was nerves or a delayed thought, but the stillness on her face felt a bit too unusual for many viewers.
I don't...
Royal shift.
Thank you so much.
For years, some people believed Queen Elizabeth was connected to something far more secretive than royalty. A photo once showed her with a dark patch near her eye, and another image drew attention because of unusual patterns on her hand, almost like her appearance was glitching. Her calm expression and steady stare didn't help ease anyone's nerves either. People said it wasn't just about her, but the entire group of powerful figures around her. Others even compared it to a recent makeup issue seen on Trump, saying both looked strangely similar. Whether a coincidence or something deeper, the idea continued to spread. Still frame.
Gaga. You have one picture, Gaga, please.
A recent video of Lady Gaga caught people off guard. She stood completely still during a public appearance, eyes closed, not moving for several seconds, almost like her body paused. Then she slowly leaned forward and moved toward her car in a stiff, delayed way that didn't seem natural. The moment spread fast, and viewers filled the comments with all sorts of ideas. Some said it was performance art, while others believed her appearance wasn't holding together. Whatever the reason, it didn't look like someone simply tired after a long day. It felt more like something running low on energy, moving carefully as if trying to reset. Unusual headshake.
In every way, and I was very proud to have.
In 2016, during an NBC News interview, Hillary Clinton suddenly began shaking her head in a way that didn't look normal. The movement was quick and oddly timed, almost like she briefly forgot how to move naturally. The reporter, Monica Alba, laughed to keep things light, but viewers reacted instantly once the clip went online. Many people started calling her a humanoid pretending to act human, saying her behavior didn't match the moment it was a tiny slip, but enough for people to believe her natural rhythm faded for a few seconds. That short moment became one of the most replayed clips from the interview.
In every way, and I was very proud to have.
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator?
Delayed reaction. When this short video of Wendy Williams surfaced, viewers couldn't shake the strange feeling it carried. She was smiling and talking to reporters, but something about her timing felt off. Her responses came a little late, like her mind was catching up to the conversation.
Let's see it, Wendy, let's see it. What you... Ooh, it's so beautiful. What you got to say for the camera?
He's out by getting stuff. I'm waiting for him to come.
Her eyes shifted in unusual directions, and her voice changed tone mid-sentence, almost like she was reacting to something no one else could see. Once the clip spread online, people slowed it down frame by frame, trying to understand the odd rhythm of her expressions. Some thought she seemed unwell, while others believed something else was guiding her reactions. The whole moment felt different from what Wendy people knew. Mask disguise. This security camera footage has been circulating again for a reason. It shows a shoplifter being held firmly by guards when something unusual happens. His face appears to shift for a moment, almost like he pulled something downward, but it wasn't a mask. It looked like his skin briefly moved in a way that didn't make sense. As soon as the guards saw it, they released him and allowed him to walk out. He adjusted his face, stayed calm, and left the store without any struggle. The strange part is how quickly the guards backed away, almost as if they recognized something they were never meant to see. Strange woman.
This is a transformative agreement. It's a template, I believe, for future.
During an American press event, everything seemed routine until a woman standing behind the main speaker drew everyone's attention. Her face started changing in a way that didn't feel natural, almost like it was struggling to stay steady. Her eyes also shifted for a moment, as if she was trying not to reveal something she didn't want others to see. People online reacted fast, claiming the camera had captured something unusual right in the middle of the live broadcast. For many viewers, that short moment was enough to leave them uneasy, because once you notice the shifting in her face, it becomes hard to ignore. Tongue mystery. A video of a French politician has been circulating, and people are still arguing about what they saw. As he was speaking, the camera picked up something no one expected. His tongue slipped out for a second, but the shape didn't look human at all. It was thin and sharp, moving the way a reptile's tongue moves in a quick flash. The moment happened so fast that no other angles exist to confirm what really happened. Viewers kept slowing the clip frame by frame, trying to understand if it was a strange camera moment or something else entirely. Either way, that tiny movement left people feeling unsettled. Invisible watch. This clip of Putin from 2023 had people online going wild. In it, he lifted his left wrist and stared at it, like checking the time, except there was no watch there at all. He didn't correct himself or laugh it off. He just kept that serious look, almost like he was reading something only he could see. At first, people treated it as a habit, but soon the ideas grew. Some said he wasn't looking at his wrist, but through it, as if something digital or built-in was giving him information. Maybe it was nothing, or maybe that moment showed something we weren't meant to catch. Speech glitch. Some people joke that Kamala Harris might not be fully human, and after watching a few clips, the internet ran with that idea. Viewers compared her speeches from Wisconsin and Michigan and noticed they were nearly the same, down to the exact line, "And when we fight, we win."
Perpetrators of all kinds. I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
The delivery felt stiff, almost like a recording. Then another clip showed her being asked a simple question, but she kept repeating the same line again and again, saying the word debate nearly 8 times in seconds. The host looked unsure how to react. People online argued whether it was nerves or something more mechanical. Whatever it was, the moment left viewers uneasy.
There were journalists there covering the debate where there would be a debate.
Fainting phenomenon. Clips began circulating online showing people suddenly fainting near King Charles, which stirred up a wave of eerie chatter. In different recordings, guards, reporters, and even regular attendees could be seen swaying or collapsing right as he walked past. Some said it was a simple coincidence, but others felt the pattern was too strong to ignore. They believed his presence carried a strange, heavy energy that affected those who weren't steady enough in spirit or belief to handle it. 1 or 2 incidents could be explained, but the repeated moments in different places made people wonder if something else was happening. Mirror image theory. A theory online claims Taylor Swift is actually a clone of Zena Shrek, the daughter of the founder of the Church of Satan. People point out how similar the two look, almost like copies of each other from different decades. In one old interview, Zena even mentioned that some stars follow the Church of Satan, which only pushed the theory further.
Are there any prominent stars today who are followers openly of the Church of Satan, such as these people were back in the 60s?
There are.
Then came the Wembley concert glitch, where Taylor's close-up froze on the giant screen, and her eyes turned pale for a split second. The crowd reacted instantly. Some blamed the equipment, while others felt it looked too unusual to ignore. When all these moments are lined up, the theory keeps gaining ground. Slit eye moment. For a long time, theories have circulated about reptilians blending in with humans, and clips online always seem to add fuel to that idea. That's exactly what happened during Bob Corker's speech at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. As he spoke on stage, his eyes appeared to change shape. His pupils thinned into narrow slits and stayed that way long enough for people to notice. When the clip went viral, online viewers immediately claimed it was another example of a disguise slipping for a moment. Whether it was a camera issue or something else, that brief change left many uneasy. Walmart face glitch. Inside a Walmart in Texas, what started as an ordinary shopping moment suddenly turned strange. A woman standing near the aisles began twitching, first her jaw, then her eye, which seemed to shift in a way that didn't look normal. The change was quick, almost like a real-world glitch, as if her face briefly changed shape. People nearby froze, unsure of how to react, and the store staff soon stepped in to guide her out. But someone had already recorded the moment. Once the clip went online, it spread everywhere. Some said it looked like a physical reaction, while others felt it looked like the world itself had lagged for a second. Whatever the case, the clip left everyone uneasy. Silent giant.
Very tall son named Baron. Has anyone ever heard of him?
During Trump's second inauguration, the crowd cheered as he introduced his son, Baron Trump. But viewers noticed something unusual. Baron's movements looked stiff, almost like he was copying natural gestures rather than making them on his own. His smile didn't shift much, and his hands moved in a jerky way that felt mechanical. Then came the height discussions. He looked much taller than most people remembered. Another thing that caught attention was how no one could recall hearing him speak in public. That's when the online theories began, saying he wasn't fully human, but something built for a bigger purpose. It may sound wild, but the clip made many viewers rethink what they saw. Vanished broadcast. Everyone online has been talking about this eerie clip of a news reporter. Back in 2019, while he was delivering his broadcast, something about his face shifted in a way that didn't feel normal. If you watch closely, his eyes look covered by a thin layer, almost like the clear film you see on certain animals. The strangest part is that only days later, the entire broadcast disappeared from every platform, but one viewer had already recorded it on their phone and shared it again. People couldn't stop debating whether it was just a camera issue or if something else slipped through for a moment. Eerie eyes. At a crowded UFC event, the camera moved across the cheering audience until one woman made everyone stop. Her eyes seemed to glow from the inside, bright in a way that didn't feel natural, almost like something was shining behind them. She sat completely still, not reacting to the noise or the excitement happening around her. When the clip went online, people had strong opinions. Some blamed the lighting, while others felt the glow didn't look human at all. Whatever the truth is, the moment left viewers with the strange feeling that not everyone in that packed arena was what they seemed. Youth secrets. An old interview between Wendy Williams and filmmaker Lee Daniels resurfaced, and it wasn't their conversation that went viral. When Wendy joked about how young he looked, Daniels laughed and mentioned he had his own method for staying youthful.
He's an early 30, and you're a late 50.
Yeah.
You both went the same age there.
I suck and put it on my face.
The audience laughed with him, but online viewers found the moment strange. Soon, people linked the clip to another interview in which Sandra Bullock discussed a beauty procedure that used unusual biological ingredients.
Okay, let's talk about this facial that you're obsessed with. Explain what it is.
Well, it's this way in which one is through microneedling. Which is
what are you pushing into the skin, Sandra?
Well, you push in whatever the facialist would like to insert into your pores. It is an extraction from a piece of skin that came from a young person, and they somehow figured out how to extract.
It's foreskin from a Korean.
As more people compared the two moments, theories grew about how some Hollywood stars stay looking young for so long. Whether it's just a coincidence or something more complex, both interviews left viewers with a lot to think about. Unusual hand. This strange clip of the Saudi prince spread quickly online, and people kept pointing out one odd detail. When viewers looked closely at his hand, something about it didn't feel natural. It seemed stiff, almost like it didn't match the rest of his arm. Some said it looked more like a prop than a real hand. That small detail set off a wave of theories. Some believed it was part of a disguise slipping for a moment, while others thought he was hiding something beneath it. Whatever the truth is, that unusual moment kept everyone talking and replaying the clip. On air hiss.
We can't buy one of theirs. Open up the market. Very well, Clarice.
During a live episode of Squawk Box, Joe Kernan was in a tense exchange with a guest when something unexpected happened. Right in the middle of talking, he let out a sharp hiss, almost like the sound a snake makes.
We can't buy one of theirs. Open up the market. Very well, Clarice.
The people on set brushed it off and continued the discussion, but viewers online didn't forget it so easily. Many felt that the reaction didn't look like normal frustration. They believed his emotions rose so quickly that he slipped for a moment, revealing something he didn't mean to show. To them, it wasn't just irritation, it felt like an instinct breaking through. Awkward interview.
And change it by that, and this is this is not going to work.
This interview between Peter Thiel and Piers Morgan had viewers confused from the start. In the middle of their talk, Thiel began speaking in a very unusual way.
I don't know what...
His words came out in short bursts, almost like he couldn't get them out smoothly. His expressions were stiff, and the whole moment looked far more awkward than simple nerves. Viewers quickly labeled it a reptilian glitch, saying his human look was slipping. Watching it back, the way his face twitched and the way he struggled to form words did feel odd. Maybe he was tired, or maybe people believe they caught a brief look at something underneath the surface. Staring man. The next video made a lot of people uneasy. It happened on the American show Antiques Roadshow. While host Mark L. Wahlberg was presenting, the man standing behind him behaved in the strangest way. He stared straight at the camera without blinking once. What made it even more unsettling was how his eyes looked. They had a sharp shine and thin vertical pupils, almost like a reptile. After the episode aired, people tried searching for him, but nothing came up. And not long after, the entire segment seemed to disappear from the internet, as if someone didn't want that footage found again. Identity jokes. Talk about Megan Fox always circles around her looks, but a few recent clips pushed things into stranger territory. In one interview, she joked, "I'm a man."
I'm a man. You do not look in the mirror and not think you're beautiful.
Repeating it with a smile like it was nothing. In another moment, she said her obsession was Zac Efron.
What is your obsession of the year? Zac Efron is my obsession.
Then added that they were basically the same person, claiming he could put on a wig and become her.
We are the same person. He just puts on a wig and a dress, and it's me, and you don't know.
Most people took it as her usual humor, but others online began digging deeper. Threads filled with talk about clones, doubles, and identity swaps behind the scenes. Maybe she was just being playful, or maybe, as some believe, she said more than she realized.